Welcome to Simulator Adventures and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now today I'm having a look at more of the Beyond the Baltic Sea map expansion. We got to Riga last time, which is just halfway up the map. And so today we're going to have a look at getting towards Russia and maybe a bit of Finland. So let's have a look at the job market. So we go from Riga. St. Petersburg. Live cattle, that sounds interesting. Let's take that. Let's take some live cattle. Oh! Green light, let's go! Now this time we're just in the normal game, we're not in multiplayer. There were so few people on the multiplayer, I thought, you know, what is the point? It's a bit annoying, really. The server has 4,200 people on it, but nobody is really driving around this area of the map. Obviously I will try to not go for all the red lights like I did last time, or speed. Although I do have traffic offences turned off, so there's not much point in me sticking to all the rules. There we go. So yeah, these videos for me are quite fun because I get a chance to just speak about things I want to talk about. You know, if you're playing the normal game, if I'm playing normally, what I would do is just put on some music or maybe watch a video on my second monitor. Obviously that's not so good because you could be kind of looking the wrong way and then crash into something because you're watching a video. And that's what people worry about, isn't it? Of like these new self-driving cars and stuff. People will just be watching videos and then they'll need to take over control. Oh, look at that spire over there. I think it's like a church spire or something, or like a... It's definitely, obviously, a Riga landmark. But I don't recognise it, so... It's not like the most well-known thing in the world. Okay, here we are, NCH. Oh, freight market loading up. There we go, live cattle. Perfect. Never taken live cattle before in this game. Because I really don't play this enough, do I, really? Considering my channel logo is actually of this truck, isn't it? This lovely... Well, I like it anyway. It's a lovely truck. Right. Live cattle all the way to St. Petersburg. I'm looking forward to seeing Russia, actually. Because I have been in Russia before in this game, just in Rus map, which is a mod. So, you know, and you can go all the way to like Moscow in that. It's really cool. I'm going. I upgraded the engine for this. We've got one of the most powerful engines in this now. It really feels nice. Although I won't be driving this forever, I don't think. I like the Scania, but I like a bit of variety in the vehicles I drive. So I might switch to a DAF or a Mercedes quite soon. Oh, flashing. There we go, we made it through. And off we go. On to the motorways. Hopefully they're motorways anyway. Don't really know what the world is like around the Baltic and Russia. See if there's more small roads or just big motorways. Oh, that wasn't a good gear change. See, I'm just sort of starting up this company, really. Even though I'm level 20, I just kind of use this over the years for progression. It's just a profile that's kind of stuck, I suppose. I don't have my original profile in this, but this is my one that's linked to World of Trucks, which I don't really use enough. They have a lot of different like events on there where you can win prizes for the game, like cow and accessories and desktop backgrounds for the main menu. And you win those by just completing little online deliveries. Not associated with the multiplayer. I can remember when Truckers MP, not Truckers MP, World of Trucks came out first. Everyone was like, oh, it's multiplayer for Euro Truck. But they weren't very clear with what it was, so it was actually just like online features like pictures and XP tracking, that kind of stuff. But I can sort of see next Euro Truck game, Euro Truck 3 probably, they're going to have to include multiplayer. I think they're going to have to include multiplayer. Got the police. They're going to have to include multiplayer with the game, because we are so used to having Truckers MP now. Oh, the trams are cool. Look at that. We're so used to having it. I think that they're going to join up with the guys who made Truckers MP, because it's fan-made, like they joined up with the Pro Mod guys, because the Pro Mod guys made amazing maps, like way better than the old maps in the game, and that is kind of what inspired some of their development of the new mods, new DLC, because the Pro Mods team are actually part of the main development team for Euro Truck now, or at least some of them are. So we're just going to cruise at like, I usually cruise around 110. 110 will do. I don't know what kind of fuel economy we get. 5.6 miles per gallon. I mean, imperial miles per gallon there. I do have a weird sort of setup with the, because this is what I recognise best as someone that's British. I try to put all the units I recognise best in. Let's have a drink. Oh, thirsty. It's thirsty work driving a truck. Oh, yeah, and this is new. There's new, sounds like roadside incidents. It's like that trucker there being pulled over. Oh, no. Why are we going so slow? No! What was that? I'll turn my lights off, but what was that? You almost came to a stop on the motorway. Come on. And we're getting like 55 FPS. Which for a DLC part of the map isn't bad. There's a fallen down tree there, that's nice. And really nice details just on this map. I am blown away, actually. Whoa! Look how close he's following. This DLC moves the map creation and the maps in this game on by so far. It really feels living, breathing world. It really feels amazing. And like, look at that, like a children's play area. I mean, their team must be huge now. They've got people. There's a train. Look at that. That's really good. Their team is working really hard on stuff, but people want this content out quicker. But I don't mind. They shouldn't rush it. It's too cool for them to rush it. Like, look, we're stopping at We're stopping at a level crossing here. Oh, they went up and down and up and down again. Look, and there's the train. Was that the train we just saw? I don't know. So we can use this camera mode, see what happens. No, there's like two train tracks here. So two different train tracks and like that close. That's cool. And like here we've got the cows. Oh, the cows all inside. Nice. So I just went into the. Oh no, we're stopping again. Oh no, how many trains are there gonna be? Oh. Come on. Everyone go. So yeah, I would download more mods, like the AI mods. No, this is ridiculous. How many trains are there in Latvia? Oh. That's a freight train, okay. Surely that's it now, come on. Go. Right. There we go. Cool. We made it across. Right, now you can probably put the lights on. It's 8:40 at night as well. So yeah, the kind of perpetual summer in this game is okay, but I mean you can download loads of mods for that. And I might someday. Because I used to run the winter mod and the what is it? The winter mod and the autumn mod, like the late autumn mod, which was really cool. It made the game feel so different. But because I switch between this and multiplayer quite a lot now, because I'm trying to get back into it, you can't really download the mods very easily because sometimes they're not compatible with the multiplayer. I know that the multiplayer supports the winter mod, so I might have a look at that. Ooh, what a day. Driving along on our truck. I mean, that level crossing was ridiculous. There were four trains? Latvia's public transport. So yeah, just in general, been getting into a few different games at the moment. There's a game called Rising Storm 2, which is a Vietnam War game, which I've really been enjoying. That only came out about a couple of years ago, like 2017, I think. And I really enjoyed that. But then over Christmas 2018, they added a what was it called? Like the Green Army Men update, where you could like play as like toy soldiers, like a green versus blue team toy soldiers, and it was really cool because the game is actually quite violent. They're really gory and sort of like it makes you feel like you're really in a Vietnam War battle. But then to be playing the game like as in someone's living room, like as a tiny toy soldier, that was just amazing. And you can still download that because it was just a Christmas event, but you can still download it on the workshop because it's got Steam Workshop support. Can we get past this guy? No. Okay. It's got Steam Workshop support. We can probably get around him here. Right, this is dangerous, but we're gonna do it. Ooh. Dude, it's going so slow. You can still download it on the Steam Workshop, but there aren't many servers for it. Because they've got rid of it because it was a Christmas event. So I found another game called The Mean Greens, which is quite similar, but it is a third-person version. And it has no relation to the Rising Storm mod. And The Mean Greens is good. I mean, it was on sale for like $1, down from like $10, which I think $10 is quite a lot for a game like that. But I think they have reduced the price since the sale because they've realised, wow, we're getting a lot of people buying our game. And that is a fun game. That is a fun game. Other than that, what have I been playing recently? Well, a lot of Assetto Corsa. Downloading some graphics mod for that. Makes it look so nice. And BeamNG Drive. BeamNG Drive is coming on really nicely. The Italy map, which was released over Christmas. Wow. That is a cool map. And you know, Euro Truck I have been getting back into. Flight Simulator I've been getting back into. So it's just finding the time to show you something that's quite cool in this game, in these games. I could play Rising Storm on this channel. I think that would be it's quite a realistic battle kind of simulator. It's not really a simulator. It is just a first-person shooter, but I think it has elements that would be acceptable to call simulator-like, and I'll play it on this channel. Now, which country's border is this? Because this is a new feature. You have to sort of customs control. Trucks are over here. I don't know what country we're going into. Estonia? Well, we'll soon find out. Truck behind us. Now in real life I've never seen one of these new Scania trucks. Lots of the old ones, but none of these new ones, so the interior is cool. I mean, I've got the wood steering wheel, which you can see there. Kind of nice. The wood trim. I like wood. I like wood in a cabin. And all everything like works. It's such a nice cabin. They've really modelled this amazingly. Look at that, and we can sort of look with Truck IR. We can kind of look really far back. That's cool. But no, I love Saabs, because Saab is part of Scania, isn't it? Or was. Saab is related to Scania, but Saab, of course, don't exist anymore. They're a car company that don't exist anymore. And I love those. It would be nice to see a game that has a Saab in it sometime. I know Forza did, but they're really the only game I can think of. Everything is in order. Have a nice journey. I don't think you can get stopped for anything in this, which for me defeats the point a bit. Like maybe if you were carrying something that I didn't like. What country are we actually in now? Russia. We're in Russia. Ah, nice. Gotta go this way. And we need to fill up with fuel. So we can do that here. We got 2 border checks. Oh, there's the 2 guys. About to inspect our truck. Now this is cool. I've not seen this before. So they're checking our documents. Not going to find anything. They might find something like hidden in one of the cows or something, I don't know. I need to fill up. Luckily there is a fuel station just the other side of this. Welcome to the Russian Federation. Oh yeah. Now that is cool. We're finally here. And of course this changes the mod community so much, because now they've got this system readily available for the game. At some point I will try and get back into pro mods. I think the amount of updates there have been recently have kind of put me off, because it corrupts the game and you have to make sure everything's updated, and kind of annoys me a little bit. But I bet pro mods after this update is amazing. Maybe I'll wait for them to optimise the game a bit better, because that is the main problem really for me. They're all turning right. Okay. Very few cars, aren't there? Anyway, let's fill up. Now this is going to be quite a long video, I think, but I don't have many long videos on this channel, so I don't really mind putting a long video out once in a while. And from my experience of other channels, I love it when they make a long video, because you don't know when you might want to, but you can just watch a long video and kind of enjoy it. Oh, I just hit something. If you've got like a sick day or a day off, you can just watch one of those videos as in the background when I'm like driving Euro truck or American truck. But like I said last episode, I don't really play American truck very much. Maybe I'll wait until the Washington DLC, Washington State DLC, because that I am looking forward to, because I really like Seattle. It's one of the places I want to go and see sometime. Of course, massive airport there. Well, we've still got 270 kilometers. That's not so far actually. 4 hours. We'll make it. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking this channel's now, we're almost at 40 subscribers, so thank you everyone for subscribing and supporting my channel. I'm thinking at some point of doing a, so I thought I saw something out my window. It's kind of funny with Track AR, because you can look, it just looks like I'm looking at the back of the truck, but I'm actually just looking out of the window in real life. I'm thinking of doing maybe some sort of like special series for like a subscriber special, because this is simulator adventures. I thought, why don't we do a simulator adventure? Let's go around the world in simulator games. Now of course that's not entirely possible. It's possible in Flight Simulator, because you can go all the way around the world in Flight Simulator, but that would make for quite a boring video, because you'd just be in Flight Simulator. So I was thinking, why don't we mix in a few different simulators? So we've got like Euro truck, an American truck. That's quite a lot of land you can cover. With simulator games. Oh, let's go over here. Flight Simulator, obviously we could do a really long couple of flights, like maybe across the Pacific and across the North Atlantic. But then, like, how would I get over Asia? Asia would make it quite difficult, wouldn't it? Because getting around Asia, there isn't a game, really, for doing that. So I'd probably have to use Flight Simulator again. There's ship simulators, obviously. I don't know if I need to look up. I don't know if there's like a sailing simulator where you can sail the whole of an ocean. I'm sure if I looked it up, there would be one, or some kind of virtual shipping game. Is that virtual ship simulator? Is that what it's called? I don't know, but that's something for the future. Obviously, I'm quite a long way off 100 subscribers, so that would be the milestone I want to celebrate on this channel. And I don't know if I'll get there. You know, I'm making videos, but they're not very frequent videos. Because my most popular videos that have come out on this channel so far are the Gear City tutorial, which I could make more of. I could make more advanced tutorials for that game. I think people would like that. And also the Ship Simulator video, where I look at it in like 2018, 2019, how good is it now? Because that game has terrible reviews on Steam. People really do not like it. Train tracks, nice. Look at that over there. Okay. Looks like the Washington Monument. I'm guessing it's just like a war. How does this junction work? That's really weird. Ah. The ambulance is going to let me go. And the police car. Thank you, everyone. I have a better look at that sometime, but I don't know what that was over there. Definitely some kind of monument, but... So yeah, Russia. How does Russia feel in this game? Quite nice. I've never been to Russia, so I don't know what it's like, but it does feel nice. Quite realistic. Definitely get that sort of like non-European feeling. I love that you can see all these different roads kind of around you, because you don't feel like you're just on like a single track road in the middle of nowhere. There's actually other things going on around you. If you remember a few years ago, there were really popular videos on YouTube like Russian car crash compilations. They've kind of been toned down a bit now because a lot of the channels were removed because they were like taken down for graphic violence. And I don't really blame them. Some of them were a bit troubling, some of the crashes, but you can still find car crash compilations on YouTube. They're just more like road rage and slight bumps now. It's just amazing what YouTube allowed like a few years ago. But you know, this is the kind of place you'd see like a truck coming towards you because they're looking at their mobile phone, and then the truck like flips over because they're trying to take avoiding action. And because they have so many dash cams, it's quite likely you'd see those. Because in Russia they have dash cams because there's so many crashes. But I read like in most European countries, like a fifth of cars are fitted with dash cams now. You know, you can't really go anywhere in the world without being seen by a camera now. Which is a good thing and a bad thing, because it prevents crime. We can catch people who are committing offences, but also you're being spied on all the time, sort of. Not really spied on. No one's actually trawling through the footage and looking at you, but you know, there is a camera trained on you if you're walking out in the world at least 3 or 4 times a day. Nice little conversation for the road ahead, eh? And I wonder if, because I remember Citroen, or is it Citroen or Peugeot, were one of the first to offer like a dash cam built into the car, and I think trucks like should have cameras built in as like a standard. I'm sure a lot of truck companies do put cameras in all their trucks, but it would be nice if all trucks had them, because you know, massive 30-ton truck, they cause quite serious accidents when they get into an accident. It would probably help the drivers as well, because they're obviously blamed for quite a few accidents, like when they jackknife but you know, it can't be, you can't blame truck drivers all the time just because they're in the big vehicle. trucks don't often go fast enough to make the huge mistakes that car drivers do. But I have seen truck drivers speed, so they're not completely. I mean, I say that, but I am about to speed, and to be honest, I'm going to overtake again. Do this again. I mean, really bad what I'm doing here. Really bad. I mean, this should really be 4 lanes. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It didn't get any thinner. Right. Pro trucking. So yeah, I used to have a webcam, so you could see me driving the truck, but I didn't feel like it added much to the videos. Perhaps if people asked for it back, I would put it back. Alright, let's stop. Let's stop overtaking. If people asked for it back, I would. But nobody seems to miss it. Nobody seems to be really like, we don't need that. And I don't think we do need it. Maybe for like Assetto Corsa it works better, but all you're seeing is just me slightly turning the wheel on these roads. Like, there's not much to see. So this might be one of my first videos over 30 minutes. I'm not sure what my longest video is before this. I know I've had someone like in the mid-20s, quite a few of those in the mid-20s, but I don't really edit my videos that much. A couple I have edited quite a bit, but most of them not really. And that's something I'd look to doing more in the future again. Just to have had enough time to sit down and... Because, you know, I'm here recording this video for what, 40 minutes? It's probably going to be 40 minutes. Then you've got to do another 20 minutes editing, and then it takes 40 minutes to process that whole 40-minute video. And then probably an hour or more to upload to YouTube, because it's such a big file. Someone's had a crash. Look at these lights, how bright they are. So like mini moons up in the sky. Oh. I wonder when they're going to give us trucks which are like fixed trucks, like not the articulated trucks, because they promised they'd have those out quite soon. I mean, there's so much in the pipeline for this game. We've got probably a Spain and Portugal DLC. It looks like that's what's going to be coming next. We've got the new MAN truck, which is coming out soon. Those fixed, articulated, non-articulated trucks. We've got Euro Coach Simulator, which I talked about last episode. Oh, whoa. Oh, who knows? They might even add some Russian trucks to the game. Now that we've got kind of a bit of Russia in the game. That would be cool to see. Obviously there are mods for most of those things. I think there is a Spain mod actually. Don't know how good it is, but so here we go, we've got an open road to St. Petersburg. I just realised I've been driving really fast with those cows in the... that's probably not so good for them. Probably going to start feeling a bit sick. Oh, I actually feel like I want to slow down now. A little stream, that's nice. I'm loving like the bus stations and... I don't know what that is, those things by the side of the road. Oh no, there's been another accident. Oh! That was weird. The physics just started up on those vehicles and then they like bounced away from each other. Yeah, some guy delivering new Scania trucks. That's nice. And I've kind of got used to how the new Scania trucks look. They are a bit weird. How flat they are at the front. But I don't really mind. Here we are in St. Petersburg. So last stop, Finland, I suppose. I mean, there's so much I haven't seen in this map. Even now, I mean, we've done about, I've probably played about an hour and a half of, maybe, because I did a bit off camera before I made these videos. It's probably, yeah, about an hour and a half of gameplay, and I've seen maybe 10% of the map. Oh yeah, we're in Russia, aren't we? Look at those tower blocks. Probably built during the communist era. When this was what, Leningrad, was it? Was the name before it went back to St. Petersburg? Oh, stop switching lanes. Come on. Damn AI. I mean, what would be nice if they added some, like, of the fake company names onto the actual trucks themselves, so that they had liveries for the actual trucks, because in real life they don't have just trucks driving around with just the normal kind of factory paint jobs. Would be nice if they added that to the trucks as well, but I'm sure they are actually thinking of doing that, which is good. Let's do the full parking job into that corner. Or we could just skip it if I can't do this, but I'd rather try. Delicate cargo. Again, sort of cheating here, but you know, no one sees, no one sues, apart from you, the viewer. Oh, yes, that is perfect. Sort of. Oh, oh no. Okay, the cargo is not damaged. The cargo is not damaged. Ooh. Yes, and we got a manoeuvring bonus. And 17 grand, that's good. Current company job offers. Bose. I'd rather just go to like Helsinki, which is the capital. So that's something for the next part. So thank you very much for watching. That is the second part, end of the second part of my Beyond the Baltic Sea expansion videos. I might do 3 parts, maybe 4 parts, we'll see what happens. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in part 3.